Hey everybody, I'm going to do an instructional lesson on one of Frank's, I think one of people's favorite songs by him, which is Poppy. There's quite a few live versions, but I'm going to go with the one on the live album prior to Real Live. They're pretty much the same parts, a little bit of improv difference on the intros, but the song kind of modulates between two keys. It modulates between F sharp Dorian up to A Dorian and then back in different sections. I'm going to try and cover the main components. The beginning of the song starts out with what I call the Frank's mystery chord, which is it's essentially an F sharp minor with the two top strings, the 1 and the 2 string open. And in order to fret the root note, you can probably have to do a thumb wrap around if you can do that. It's the same song, same chord, by the way, in Strange Dreams. I think it's a cool chord. I don't know what the technical name of it is, but it's kind of like a variation on an F sharp minor chord. So there's that chord, and then the main melody line is done with octaves, and he's using the 5th and 3rd string octave, which is the root here, and then over 2 strings and up a full step or 2 frets, and then also other octaves on the 4th and 2nd and 3rd and 1st strings, which require a 2 string over and step and a half jump to get the octave. You'll see where those come into play as the melody lays itself out. Melody starts on A to G sharp and then to F sharp, so it's, and then down to a C sharp, which requires 5th and 3rd strings. So you're starting on the 2nd and 4th strings here, and then down here to a B, E, and then slide the B to a C sharp. Second part starts with an E on the 5th and 3rd strings, and then up to the 4th and 2nd strings for a G, B, and A. And then you're right back where you started. And at the end he slides it up. And then he starts into the soloing an F sharp Dorian, and it modulates up to basically an A minor 7 and a D major, I believe it is, kind of the old Santana mystery chord progression. Could also be an A sharp, A minor 7 to B minor 7th, which is kind of a variation on an inversion of a D chord. They all can work in there. There's a really cool Doors riff in here, Door Z kind of riff, which goes, which is 1st string, hammer on pull off on the 2nd, down to the 3rd. Then he goes into, at the end of the solo, there's a big climactic 2 string thing that he does on the 2nd and 1st strings, where he's doing a speed strum here, and he's doing essentially these notes. times on that, and then he does a descending scale, which I'll do real slow, which is third string. That's and then he goes back. It's back into the those chords, which he's doing essentially which is a G A E flat E on the 6th and 5th strings, and then there's a chromatic walk down from A to F sharp, which is E to F sharp, C to C sharp. That's also in the beginning of the song. He does a slide down. He's kind of doing a double mute strum before the notes. That's in the beginning as well. And then there's one final part which is done almost exclusively on the 3rd and 1st strings with a short little drop down to the 4th and 2nd strings. I'll work through the progression here. At the end of one of the solos, it's going 3rd and 2nd string, bar on the 5th, 7th, and then here. That goes 3 times, and then it goes up to an E. Chromatic walk down to D. Same pattern. Chromatic up to G. Sorry about that. F sharp, F, D, D sharp, D, B, C, B. We'll walk through that part again a little more fluidly so you can see all the movement. Those are the main parts. The rest of it's just soloing and having a lot of fun. I don't think I left any parts out. If so, leave a comment. Anyway, for those of you that like this song as much as I do and want to jam to it but also want to play along with the melodic parts, the structured melodic parts and the chords, that's all the things I can figure out. So good luck, have fun, happy strumming. Talk to you later.